Hollywood actor of the Twilight saga fame, Taylor Lautner, and his wonderful girlfriend of 4 years decided to finally tie the knot at a gorgeous location in California. Now, since Taylor Lautner's wife isn't from Hollywood, in this video, we'll talk about Twilight's Taylor Lautner getting married, how there were 2 Taylor Lautners now, and who's Taylor Dome. Let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about the wedding. News of Taylor Lautner's engagement last year may have broken a number of hearts belonging to teenage fangirls, but we were happy to know that his fiancée, Taylor Dome, was living out the dream of teenage girls everywhere, especially those who grew up in the Twilight fandom. It looks like wedding bells are ringing once again in Hollywood since former Twilight star Taylor Lautner has officially tied the knot. Lautner and his longtime girlfriend Taylor Dome have said "I do" and are officially husband and wife. The two initially got engaged about a year ago, and to be honest, we're kind of amazed at how quickly time has passed by. 30-year-old Lautner and 24-year-old Dome exchanged their vows just before sunset at Epoch Estate Wines, which is close to Paso Robles in sunny California. For the ceremony, Dome chose to wear a gorgeous sleeveless white gown with delicate floral embroidery and a matching lace veil. Keeping it classy and simple, she wore her hair straight and held a bouquet made of white flowers to match her entire look. We think she made a stunning bride. As for Lautner, he went with a classic black tuxedo and a bow tie. The pair decided to invite about 100 of their closest friends and family members, and overall it looks like they had a beautiful day, filled with memories we're sure they won't forget for a long time to come. We guess they were tailor-made for each other. Moving on to having 2 Taylor Lautners. While we have no doubts that the two had a beautiful wedding ceremony, what's more important to us right now is that there are officially 2 Taylor Lautners in this universe. What are the odds? The 2 Taylors have proven to be one of the most chill and delightful couples in Hollywood, which they've managed to exemplify in several ways. As for having the same first and last name, that's a special quirk. Not every couple can say they've got one as well. Even actress Keke Palmer expressed her fascination with the eventual name change that Taylor Dome would go through after her wedding. It's an unusual situation for sure, but it's also kinda cute. We wonder what it'll be like for them at parties. Up next, who introduced them? The 2 Taylors met when they were introduced by Lautner's sisters, who had met Dome at a small church in Nashville. As Lautner's sister will proudly tell you, the pair of them ending up together is all thanks to her, and she made the smart move to introduce them back in 2018. Taylor claims that her sister called him one day to tell him she found his future wife. She insisted that Lautner needed to meet this girl, and used his love for game nights to bring the two of them closer. Apparently, the American actor loves game nights, and his sister would make him host game nights so she could bring her friends and Taylor Dome over to his place. The two of them met, hit it off, and the rest, they say, is history. Moving on to Taylor Lautner's proposal. The former Twilight star explained that prior to their engagement, they had talked about marriage and future plans, and Dome always clarified that she didn't want to do anything big or spectacular. He revealed that his partner said she would have been more than happy to be proposed to in the kitchen, since she loves to cook and they spent a lot of time there, cooking and eating together. Lautner ended up complying, but decided to raise it up several notches when it came to the romance factor. When his partner was away, Taylor Lautner got tons of flowers and candles, decorating their kitchen in the cutest way, and proposed to the love of his life. He wanted to make sure that when she came home from a long day of work, she would walk into a beautiful surprise, one that she wouldn't be expecting at all. Adorable, isn't it? Coming up, let's not forget Lautner's sister photographing them. Since the official engagement, the two seemed quite cozy and happy, and Dome was spotted several times sporting her beautiful ring during parties and public gatherings. And let's not forget Lautner's sister, who took to Instagram to make sure we all have her to thank for the happy couple's engagement. While it's a bit crazy for us to think that our teenage crush is now a married man, what's crazier is that he has a spouse who shares both his first and last name. But then again, we guess nothing can stand in the way of true love, even if it's having the exact same name as your spouse. All we can do is wish them the very best for this new chapter that they've embarked on, and hope there's not too much confusion when they're both in the same room and somebody yells out, "Hey, Taylor!" Let's talk about Taylor Dome. Now, Dome isn't from Hollywood herself, so it'd come as no surprise if you don't know anything about her. But don't worry, we've got you covered since we've done our research to find out everything we can about the woman who was lucky enough to become Mrs. Taylor Lautner. Although she hasn't lived her life in the public eye, her life is far from boring since Dome works as a registered nurse. She finished her studies back in 2019 while she was still dating Lautner and became a registered nurse, something she thanked her boyfriend for providing all that support while she went to school. Dome went on to thank Lautner for cooking for her during her busy studying days and helping her pronounce medical terms, remembering abbreviations, and testing her knowledge with quizzes. Honestly, these two are just too cute. Other than working as a nurse, Dome is also an influencer with a special focus on mental health and self-care. Earlier this year, she launched her own mental health website, which she decided to name Lemons by Tay. The goal of the website is to stock a wide range of products that are designed to help people with their self-care, like creams and masks. The website also aims to share advice via a blog that can speak on a personal level to the target market. Coming up, is she Team Jacob or Team Edward? Perhaps our favorite thing about Dome is that she wasn't afraid to admit that back in the day before she was dating Lautner, she was Team Edward all the way. She made a hilarious Instagram video based on a viral trend that has the user participating in "Show us your childhood crush, then show us whom you ended up with." The former Ms. Dome revealed that she was in fact a major Edward Cullen fangirl, but ended up with the real-life Jacob Black. Crazy. Well, from the video, we know for sure that Dome has a great sense of humor, since she's taken the whole Edward Jacob situation in stride and given us something funny to laugh at while she's at it, following up with a romantic proposal. As for their proposal, it was so sweet and romantic that it took Dome much longer than expected to end up saying yes, because she was crying so hard. Rest assured, they were definitely happy tears. Taylor Lautner recalled that his partner was so emotional that she couldn't even walk up to him, and he actually had to get up and go to her to lift her up from crying so much. Aww. He said that it took a little while, but it ended up being a super sweet moment that the two of them will cherish for the rest of their lives. The 30-year-old actor shared pictures of the beautiful proposal on his Instagram, which was adorably captioned, "And just like that, all of my wishes came true." They now share two dogs, Remy and Lily, and we wonder how the two were a part of their official wedding ceremony. Next up, let's take a look at some of the fan reactions. Now that the two are married, fans were quick to make their feelings known about this rather unusual name situation. One person pointed out that now that they're Lautner and Lautner, they probably haven't thought this through properly. Wait, that kind of sounds like a law firm to us. A super successful one, too. Others joked that they were disappointed that Lautner was officially off the market and that their list of future ex-husbands has grown even shorter. As for us, we're just going to go and process the fact that Taylor Lautner has officially married his partner, Taylor Dome, who'll be taking his last name, making them Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner. What a time to be alive. That's a wrap for this video. Do you have any thoughts about Taylor Lautner getting married to his longtime girlfriend? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.